If you really want to succeed in life, start saying no to these 8 things. Success. We all want it, but achieving it can often seem like climbing a mountain. Sometimes the path to success isn't about adding more to our lives, but rather about knowing when to say no. Saying no can be difficult, but it's essential if you want to succeed. It's about setting boundaries, prioritizing your time and energy, and staying focused on your goals. If you're serious about success, there are certain things you need to start saying no to. Here are 8 of them. Let's dive in. 1. Distractions. Let's be honest, we all love a bit of distraction from time to time. A cheeky scroll through social media, a quick catch-up on our favorite TV show, or even just mindlessly browsing the internet. But here's the thing. When it comes to success, distractions are the enemy. They steal our time, zap our energy, and derail us from our goals. Sounds dramatic, right? But think about it. How many times have you sat down to work on something important, only to find yourself lost in a sea of YouTube videos or Instagram posts half an hour later? And it's not just digital distractions either. It could be saying no to social engagements that don't serve your larger goals, or turning down tasks that aren't aligned with your priorities. The truth is, if you really want to succeed in life, you need to start saying no to distractions. It's about creating boundaries and focusing on what truly matters. 2. Overcommitment. I'll confess, I used to be a serial overcommitter. If someone asked me to take on a task or help out with a project, I'd instantly say yes. I'd convince myself that I could handle it all, that I could squeeze in just one more thing. And before I knew it, my schedule was overflowing, and my stress levels were through the roof. You see, the problem with overcommitment is that it spreads you too thin. It takes away from your ability to focus on your goals and dilutes what truly matters to you. 3. Negativity. Did you know your brain processes negative information faster than positive information? It's a survival mechanism designed to keep us safe from danger. But in our modern world, this tendency can often do more harm than good. Negativity, be it in the form of self-doubt, pessimistic thinking, or surrounding yourself with negative people, can seriously hinder your path to success. It creates a mental barrier that inhibits progress and growth. And it's not just about your personal mindset either. Negative environments can greatly affect your productivity and motivation. Choose optimism over pessimism, believe in your abilities, and surround yourself with positive influences. 4. Attachment to material things. In our consumer-driven society, it's easy to become attached to material things. We're constantly bombarded with messages telling us that we need the latest smartphone, the biggest house, or the flashiest car to be happy. But here's a truth I learned while researching Buddhism for my book, Hidden Secrets of Buddhism: How to Live with Maximum Impact and Minimum Ego. Attachment to material things is a major roadblock on the path to success. Buddhism teaches us that attachment leads to suffering. When we cling to material possessions, we're essentially setting ourselves up for disappointment. After all, material things are transient, they come and go. In my book, I delve into this concept in more detail and provide practical tips on how to live with less attachment. When we let go of our need for material possessions, we free up mental and emotional space to focus on what truly matters: our personal growth, relationships, and life goals. 5. Perfectionism. Perfectionism is a tricky beast. On the surface, it might seem like a good thing. After all, striving for excellence can push us to do our best. But when we obsess over making everything perfect, we set ourselves up for constant stress and disappointment. I've grappled with perfectionism for as long as I can remember. Every task, every project had to be flawless, or it wasn't worth doing. It held me back from taking risks and trying new things, simply because I was scared of failing or not meeting my own high standards. But here's the thing about perfectionism. It's an unattainable standard. No one is perfect, and no one can do everything perfectly. The more we try to achieve perfection, the more we set ourselves up for frustration and burnout. They're what make you human, and they're what make you unique. And remember, progress is far more important than perfection. 6. Being busy. In today's fast-paced world, being busy is often seen as a badge of honor. We're constantly on the go, juggling multiple tasks and responsibilities. But here's something you might not expect to hear. Being busy isn't necessarily a good thing. Sure, it might feel like you're being productive, ticking off tasks on your to-do list. But the reality is that being busy can often lead to stress, burnout, and a lack of focus. When we're always busy, we don't have time to pause, reflect, and strategize. We're just reacting to what's happening around us, rather than proactively pursuing our goals. If you want to succeed in life, start saying no to being constantly busy. It's not about doing less, but about doing the right things. Prioritize tasks that align with your goals, delegate or eliminate non-essential tasks, and make time for rest and reflection. 7. Fear of change. Change is a natural part of life. It's how we grow and evolve. But many of us have a fear of change. We stick to what's familiar and comfortable, even when it's not serving us well. The fear of change can hold us back in many ways. It can keep us stuck in unfulfilling jobs, toxic relationships, or unhealthy habits. It can prevent us from pursuing new opportunities or taking risks. But here's the thing. Success often requires change. It requires stepping out of your comfort zone and embracing new challenges. The only constant in life is change. So rather than fearing it, learn to navigate it with courage and resilience. 8. Doubting yourself. Self-doubt is the biggest enemy of success. It undermines your abilities, stifles your potential, and holds you back from achieving your goals. When you doubt yourself, you're essentially telling yourself that you can't do it, that you're not good enough. This negative self-talk can be incredibly damaging and can stop you from taking action towards your goals. Believe in your abilities, trust in your skills, and have faith in your potential. You are capable of much more than you think. And remember, the only person who needs to believe in you is you. Final thoughts. It's a matter of choice. Choosing to say no to certain things is as important as saying yes to others. This might seem simple, but the impact can be profound. In saying no, we're creating boundaries, prioritizing our time and energy, and setting the stage for our success. As you navigate your path to success, remember that it's not just about adding more things to your life. It's also about removing what doesn't serve your goals. So take a moment to reflect. What are the things you need to start saying no to? And remember, every no is a yes to something more aligned with your path to success.